Well, here we are, the next episode. And over these few days, if it could have gone wrong, it bloody has gone wrong. Ooh. Hello, just leaving a message. I've been given this number about a gas supply for a canal. If you give me a ring back for information, it'd be great. Cheers, bye. It's not a good start, is it? Should have moved the rack. Boat is swaying side to side in a storm. I was just typing on the worktop, and of all the places he could settle, ooh, he settles right in the doorway. This dog never ceases to amaze me, the things he does. I truly hate supermarkets, and I've just found one that's even worse. It's the worst one I've ever been in. People just walking into you. Everyone's in a rush in this one because it's city centre. Bloody awful. I hate supermarkets. But that's very useful. God. Oh dear God. I hate supermarkets at the best of times. Well, that was awful. I don't usually name it, but I think I might in the end. Staff are too preoccupied with talking on their headsets to each other. Not good. And on top of that, they create these self-service machines that half the time don't work and need help, and you stood waiting for them to stop chatting so that you actually help the guests or customers, sorry, hotel thing. And then there was a gigantic queue. Bring back the cashiers, bring back the people. Like the Amazon store, I think it was, set up as a supermarket. That closed down because everyone's nicking everything. Let's just bring people back to the fray. This is why I'm a little bit against AI. It will help certain things and bugger others. Hate shopping. Am I the only one? Does anybody else hate shopping? Let me know. I'm trying to have a snack in the storm. Sat on my doorstep and he's just staring. He just wants the sandwich. He does this every time. He just sits there staring until I give him something. Look, I've got a little bit of ham in here. I'll put it in. He's got his own food. I just literally put his food in the bowl. There we go. See? So if he knows I've got food, he knows it's better. There we go, on your 4th walk of the day. And then one more before bedtime. Okay? He looks miserable because I'm not giving him food. I think I mentioned this before. It's a little bit loud, bear with. Something you don't often see on a narrowboat, a full-size washing machine. Envy of the boat community here, I think. It's a bit old, I'll probably upgrade it at some point, but it does mean I'll have to take the some of the unit parts out. Just thought that'd be interesting to see. Yes, you can have home comforts within a boat that you wouldn't expect. First time. Always at inconvenient times. It's dark, it's raining, and the water ran out. I didn't have the hose to hand because they took it when they moved the mooring, so I borrowed one. But it's very brittle. As you can hear, it's got a leak. So there we go, we're just filling up It's taking a very long time. But at least we know where the water goes anyway, so I found out a few little tidbits about this from looking at some documents. I keep saying it, but I'm going to do a special with all the information soon. But just so we know, very hard in the dark, but here is the box where we have the electric point and we've got the water tap, so it's all very useful. There we go. So another task and another inconvenient timing. Yeah, you don't have to do this in a house, do you? So I thought because the hole was there, sorry it is dark, go under the light, but it's still saying, I thought because the hole was there, maybe it was just the pressure wasn't enough and it was really slow trickle fill. Turns out, after repairing the hose, nah, the water pressure's just crap. I'll show you there. How long is it going to take to fill that? I'm not going to fill the whole thing. I think what I'll do is I'll buy my own hose. I'll buy a nice brand new one. These are all very old, brittle, the guys have got here. But it'll get me out of a hole. The dog can have his water, I can have a wash. It's all quiet and calm at the minute. On to the next unexpected trouble. But you know, while you're waiting for the impossibly big water tank to fill up, clear calm night now. The rain has stopped, the storm has stopped. But what hasn't stopped is the water filling. It's a clear calm night. So we appear to have a problem. Since the water tank ran out and I've repaired the guy up there's hose, and I did mention on my previous video as well that the water pump under the sink just kept coming on at intervals here and there. It hadn't been doing that before, so it's all a bit strange. Now I've been filling up the water tank very slowly. There's no pressure, nothing's coming out. So if I go on the tap now, no pump, no pressure. And it came on a minute ago for a little bit extended time. I thought maybe as it fills up it'll pull water through its system, but nothing at all. The boiler part usually fires up when you turn this on. Nothing. Also, at some point the electric tripped. But this is all brand new, so it'd be very odd that there's an electrical fault with it. Some investigation, more work to do. So, my experience of plumbing, as I say before, is zero. Pretty much nothing at all. I know bits about causes of problems, so water pressure would be one. No water pressure, no water, nothing to pull through, trapped air in the system, etc, etc. So the water ran out. Now surely on one of these pumps and system setups, it would be designed that if the water runs out, it would sort of stop and then the water would work. Now I've just pulled out everything in the sink where the pump is. And still, I can't find anything. There's no kind of control on it. It is just a pump. There are other pump systems to drain out water from the shower and things like that under the bed, which is the one place I don't want to have to go at nearly 10 o'clock at night because all the boxes and bags are stored under there. But yeah, it's a bit of a mystery because it's still doing its intermittent... That's a really good impression, by the way. Be impressed. But then, when we get down to business, dead as a dodo. Nothing at all. I mean, this is going to turn into an entire episode about my water. Now, again, bad time of night, and guess what? Back to work after my day off tomorrow. So what chance do I have to fix this? Absolutely zero, but it's not an option. I can't get hot water still because I can't get the gas people, but I need running water. I've got the standpipe in the box outside, fine, but that is going to be a nightmare to do. Wish me luck, guys. I'm going to try and fiddle with some things and hope we can get something going. Here's something you wouldn't have thought. I've just been looking at the boiler because obviously that hasn't made noise in quite a while. I'm thinking now maybe it's something to do because the boiler's connected to the pump and the boiler's not firing, even though I'm only pulling through cold and that won't work. It's nothing. I'm thinking it's pump related, but then I've just realised, having a look underneath, I'll try and picture it for you. Here, just to the right, the white box with the lid hanging down. Is it me, or is my boiler powered by Duracell batteries? When did that become a thing? Obviously, I've only had standard boilers in homes. But then looking at it, there's no kind of electrical points. Is it a case that my batteries have run out? Maybe, and I'm very confused, but it's not impossible that the pump is kind of connected through the boiler. I may be totally wrong here, but it may be connected by the boiler and these batteries are dead. But I haven't got any test strips. No one's had those in years. We'll have a look. They don't do it on these ones. Let me have a look, because I can get through a day. I'll see if I can get hold of some of these on my way to work or between. And maybe it is a battery issue. But I know the manufacturer. I can come down and show you this now. So my pump is a Monsoon. And obviously it's got a bit of a thing going on down there. That's for the microwave, don't worry. So that is a Monsoon pump. Everything in this boat is relatively new. I mean, this pump doesn't look terribly old, does it? Maybe the pump has gone, or maybe it is the Duracell's fault. But either way, a few answers. One small problem will remain. So if I change these batteries, because it could be something related, the boiler may need to be powering the pull through on the system. They've plumbed across here, but no one's taken it into account that when the batteries die, sorry, try and keep this in focus. So what does that mean? That's going to mean, if I just try and, sorry, this is all by hand because I can't get a tripod on this around here. Now, there's a little latch, you pull the battery, right, no problem. So what can I see being the problem here? There's absolutely no way on God's earth you can get it out. Now this could be an absolute nightmare, but you can't pull it unless I'm relying on, no, I don't know, I'm trying, I knew as soon as I opened it wouldn't come out. Now, I don't know if underneath this back hinge, maybe I might be able to disconnect the back part here, because that's only to hold them in and push the elements together. But I might end up having to break this off, because I don't think it's going to be a kind of clip-off scenario. I might be lucky. But rather than filming really dull things like battery packs, I'll let you know the outcome. Here's a little snack I acquired. I won't say too much. Ooh. Lemon meringue, baby. Lemon meringue. Another one of those random ones. I forgot to say, on my first night here, I locked my bike up to unload or load all the stuff moving. It got nicked. The chain was cut, it was all gone. So I've been on a trek and I picked up this Boardman bike, lightweight carbon frame, 60 quid on eBay. So it just needs the brakes sorting. I've ordered a new saddle because that's gone. And it's got a puncture. But 60 quid for a Boardman bike, can't go wrong with that. Sort that over the next few days. Another thing on the list. At least I won't have to keep walking. Next thing to sort out. This is a short interlude. It's going to be a little bit difficult to film, but people will talk about air holes in the bed, mouldy bed, etc, etc. Yeah, there was no mould on the previous one. That's been here for a long time, but sorry about the shake. It's because I've got to get in the gap. What I hadn't noticed is, you can see here, there, it's not a sealed bed unit. This is just a board, and obviously across there. So, plenty of air gets through. It's not a completely sealed bed unit. There's quite a wide gap. I noticed it when I climbed in there yesterday to look for something, and I went, oh look, there's a hole there, and there is actually another one on the foot end of the bed, but there's no worry for mould. That's a thumbs up to sideways.